Yo, what it is, guys? Leon Mookie here, and I'm back with another part of What If Izuku Was a Overlord. This is part 8. In the last part, I basically went over on Asagi being part of Class 1A now, and also on the sports festival now coming up, with Izuku training to get stronger with his supposed, mentor figures, being Red Magnus, Killua, and Zeroken, as they want to go to his netherworld for the sports festival as well, mostly to see on what the humans of Izuku's netherworld is capable of. With then Izuku not taking part of it and wanting his classmates to shine better than him. So, with all that said, let's get into this, shall we, guys? As the first event of the UA Sports Festival is now we get shown as it being a obstacle course race. With that, they now know what to expect and everybody preparing for it to begin. But soon, Izuku saying, I wonder how the others are going to do this. With Izuku basically waiting for anticipation, but he already knows on who's going to take first place in an event like this. With soon, Midnight tells them all to begin, with soon everybody rushing towards the exit out of the arena, with then President Mike alongside Aizawa soon be giving out commentary, with President Mike saying, hello there, everybody. I hope you enjoy today's sports festival, because I feel like this year is going to be a great one. With soon Aizawa saying, it would have been if Midoriya didn't decide to, drop out of it. Somebody with his skills and abilities would have made things a lot more, interesting. But I can also see where he's coming from. With then President Mike saying, true, but it gives us more time to see many of our other students and what they're made of. So tell me, Aizawa, what's the first obstacle should everybody look out for? But soon, Aizawa saying, the door, obviously, as everybody's trying to push and shove each other out of the gateway of the arena, as everybody's stuck since the exit is way too narrow for all of them to get in out of it anyway. With soon the entire place begins to freeze, and soon, right before they know it, the heterochromatic boy of Class 1A, Shoto Todoroki, blitzes through the first obstacle like it was nothing. With soon him having the lead. With soon saying, sorry everyone, but I don't have time to waste on something like this. With soon blasting right past him, as it being that of a certain raven-haired girl wearing a white coat. Soon she's saying, sorry, Todoroki, but I'm winning this for me to shine like a star after all. And also for my beloved Izuku as well. So you're gonna have to lose for me. Bye. Before basically running as fast as he can, creating that of a dust trail. But soon, Shoto was actually taken back by that. Within, two other people blitzing past Shoto as well, as it being the Dark Knight Drell and the Armor Knight Vinaya. With soon saying, I will win this in the name of Lord Izuku. Stay out of my way, you foolish humans, if you don't want to get hurt. With soon Vinaya basically saying to herself, even if Lord Izuku isn't taking part, in his name I will win this. It is my duty as a knight. As for Nene, she got through easily, but she's not even trying. If anything, she's just walking, while other people in Class 1A and Class 1B were able to get out as well. With soon Bakugo seeing that, Asagi, Drell, and Vinaya are basically ahead, as he's that pissed, saying, like hell I'm going to lose to a bunch of extras and Deku's damn girlfriend! As soon blasting with all of his might through the obstacle course, with everyone else trying their best to catch up as well to the two demons and the, well, overpowered heroic idol in training, with soon Shoto basically getting out of his surprise stupor and basically trying to catch up as well, this time using his ice to repel him forward to catch up, to make up for lost time. With soon Izuku saying, like I said, it was already obvious on who was going to win this. Asagi, with no doubt. There's a reason why she's considered to be the fastest in my entire army after all. Her speed compares to none. Well, she's only the second fastest to me and my masters after all. But Drell and Vinaya are catching up. Surprisingly, seeing Vinaya, seeing that she's pretty damn slow. Knowing her, she'll probably make third place, or possibly even fourth place. But with respect, I know she's got this. I believe in her. With soon now catching up, the first obstacle finally shows itself. Well, the first official one, though, as it being that of robots and 3 giant zero-pointers. With soon Asaki seeing this, thinking, oh, I don't need to face against them. They're way too slow to face against me. And seeing that my darling Izuku was able to beat them easily, what reason do I have to fight them for? As one of the zero-pointers planned on attacking her, as she's already on top of the zero-pointer, right beside its head, actually. And she's soon saying, way too slow, before jumping off of it like it was nothing. Within a couple, as everybody else begins to appear, with even Drell getting past the, well, zero-pointers as well, and not even bother even fighting them, saying, my lord took one of them down with just one slash of his weaker blade. Why would I need to work with scrap metal like this? With this soon, he actually brings out his sword, though, and destroys one of the zero-pointer's arms with just one slash. But even so, I would not let these things touch me with an inch of my life. As then he goes past the zero-pointers easily. Within, soon, everyone else begins to catch up as well. As for Nene, she's still just walking. Just completely walking. Not even bothered one bit. As she has her hands behind her head after all. But soon saying, I don't want to let down Lord Izuku, but seriously, why bother with an event like this? There's no point in competing with a bunch of weak humans whose magic levels are basically non-existent whatsoever. So I think I'm just going to stay here and just relax and watch everybody else have fun. And besides, I want to check out all the other food stalls outside. As the Magic Knight, she begins having her mouth watering after thinking of all of the snacks and food she can eat once this event is over. With soon, Shoto basically does what he does in canon. Basically destroys one of the zero-pointers by freezing it entirely. As soon it begins to fall, with Ben saying, I accidentally let it be unstable on purpose to get me the edge after all. With soon running to catch up with Asaki and Drell. With soon seeing this, the zero-pointer begins about to fall on multiple students. Within, Nene sees this, and then brings out her 3 elemental swords, one of fire, one of ice, and one of wind. As soon, she basically grabs all 3 and slices it into tiny pieces. as it burns, freezes, and cuts right through it easily as she lands down to the ground as her 3 elemental swords soon disappear. Within, everybody looks at the female magic knight, with one of the general studies soon saying, "Hey, isn't that Nene from Class 1D? When did she have a quirk like that?" With soon saying, "Hey, I didn't even, if she could have a quirk like that, why didn't she join the hero course class?" With also one being one of the, Class 1B students being that of Shishido. A girl like her with an elemental type quirk? It's surprising seeing that there are many students who didn't be able to get through the school, and yet have amazing quirks. Soon, his fellow classmate, being Hiro Ren, basically tells the Beast Man student, saying, "Shishido, come on, don't be ogling over the girl over there. You need to get ahead of Class 1A. With soon saying, right, sorry. With soon, Nene basically continued her regular walking pace after all. With soon, the next event being the leap of faith, as it being that of a giant pit trap with certain platforms being connected together by ropes. What soon, Asaki basically didn't even bother, as she basically jumped from platform to platform like it was nothing. As soon, she's saying, "So easy," as she does a spin and a peace sign with her left eye closed, posing. Then many people in the crowd basically saying, "Man, that girl is something else. She's fast and she's quite athletic as well." And soon saying, it also looks like she's trying to get all the attention for herself, besides just being at first place. With soon, Izuku basically facepalm saying, well, forget. She's an idol first and a hero second. That's the kind of girl she is. But Izuku still having a smile saying, "It's also the reason why I love her." With soon, Drell soon gets by too, as then he turns into that of a black lightning bolt. With soon getting ahead of Asaki as she continues just basking in the glory that she's trying to get. With Sood, she's saying, "Hey, wait, Drell?" With Sood saying, "My apologies, Lady Asagi, but I will win this in Lord Izuku's name. And besides, you're not even above me in rank. We are basically the same rank in our Lord's army." With soon, Asaki getting pissed as she has that of a cute pouty face saying, "Hey, I said I'm gonna win this for Izuku. And plus, I'm his girlfriend. I should be higher ranked than you." And she begins running, trying to catch up with the Dark Knights of Izuku's personal guard. With soon, Izuku again facepalms saying, "Oh god, I forgot about that. They are the same rank. Because again, she's part of my personal guard." With soon, Vinaya actually was able to catch up, but is actually in 5th place, given that she's not faster than Bakugo and Shoto, of course. But she's still hanging in there quite a bit. Not as well, but still pretty good. With soon thinking, it looks like I'm not in the lead like I was before. What a shame. But even so, I will try at least get 3rd or 4th place. For my Lord's sake. I swear it. As she clears another platform and jumps even more and more. However, without realizing it, somebody was right beside her, as it being that of Mei Hatsume. As soon saying, "Sorry, but I gotta get farther even more. This is my only chance to show off my babies." With soon, Vinaya was actually confused with soon standing in place with her head tilted with that of question marks over her head saying, "Babies?" With soon other people basically passing that of the violent hair-colored demon. With soon Izuku saying, "Oh god, I couldn't really fully hear that. But that girl, she's from the support course, if I recall. If I remember, doesn't support course students are allowed to use their support gadgets in the sports festival to make it fair against, well, that of the hero course students? Huh. Man, what's her name again? As Izuku basically looks over the pink-haired girl, is soon saying, Mei Hatsume, 15 years old and is part of Class 1H support course. And she's quite the genius too. But it is known that many of her prototype support items are known to explode on first contact. Okay, I need to keep my clear from her. Well, maybe not completely. There's been something I've been wanting to do, but I never had the time or the person smart enough to help me. Well, soon, Izuku has that of a devilish smile over his face, with then reaching the last obstacle course, as it being that of the minefield, as many mines are actually being set off, mostly by a certain raven-haired girl and a certain dark knight, as they're both fighting for first place entirely, with everybody in reaching the minefield obstacle course basically seen as in the distance, as the two continue fighting, with Asagi trying to shoot a barrage of magical bullets at Drell, and Drell using his sword to slice his fellow knight to ribbons as well, with soon Bakugo and Shoto actually passing the two, within the two looking at the two classmates of Class 1A, with soon saying, "Get back here, you two!" Within both of them running, with Drell turning into that of a black lightning bolt, and Asagi basically creating another dust cloud with multiple mines just going off, actually. With soon both Shoto and Bakugo seeing the demon and the overpowered human basically catching up with him like it was nothing. With Shoto trying his best to get ahead of them, but even Bakugo is actually hindering him as well by not just trying to get extra speed with his explosions, but also using his explosion shockwave to hinder Shoto's advancement. However, even so, the shockwave does nothing to our two favorite personal guards after all, as they were able to pass the two strongest members of Class 1A like it was nothing. As the two are reaching the arena, only one can take first place, as Drell looks like he's about to take the lead, as he's saying, "Victory is mine," which means victory is for Lord Izuku. Before he could finish, he was soon shot point blank in the face by Asagi, as soon was sent into the wall's crevice, within basically twitching, being in the wall. As then soon as President Mike saying, "And our first winner is Lit Asagi," with the crowd going crazy for the raven-haired girl. As soon President Mike saying, "Hey, Aizawa, you didn't give me the rest of her name. You just gave me her first name." But soon Aizawa saying, "That's only it. She only has her first name." Soon saying, "Wait, she doesn't have a last name? How are we?" "Don't ask. Just don't ask." With soon Asagi jumping into place saying, "I won! With soon Drell actually coming in, as he has that of a menacing, terrifying, and bloodthirsty aura, with soon saying, "Lady Asagi, I'm gonna kill you for..." With soon Izuku admitting his own, bloodlust aura as well, as Drell could sense this far away up into the stands, as he's soon saying, "And I will basically congratulate you on making it to first place for our Lord." with soon Izuku basically, well, downgrading his aura. With a few people in the stands actually felt that and are actually terrified. With soon Izuku saying, sometimes they are way much more trouble than they're worth. With soon, third place being that of Shoto, third place being Bakugo, fourth place being Ida, fifth place being Vinaya, and everybody else getting the same places they would in canon. However, a certain few won't be taking part in the cavalry battle, such as Aoyama, of course. Within, Nene soon shows up. She walks to her fellow knights and basically saying, hey, nice work, you three. You guys made it a lot more further. What soon, Drell basically getting pissed saying, Nene, of all people, you should have basically came close to the top 10 as well. Why didn't you? With your speed and strength alone, you could have made it. What soon saying, yeah, I could have, but I didn't want to. And besides, knowing you guys, with your devotion and everything, you basically be doing things in Lord Izuku's name better than I could. And besides, there's been something I've been wanting to do for a while now. As soon, Vinaya soon saying, basically stuff your fat face with sweets and treats all out to the concession stand. What soon, Nene saying, what? No, it's nothing of the sort. Well, maybe a little, but it's not that. What soon, Drill saying, if you continue basically stuffing your face, all your weight isn't going to your body. It's going to your breath. As soon, Asagi basically punches Drell before he could finish. As she's saying, you don't body shame a girl, Drell. Remember that? With soon, Drell basically getting sucker punched into the wall before getting back and dusting himself off saying, noted. I will remember that. Thank you, Lady Asagi. As he says this in more of a, annoyed and also, respectful tone, though. With soon, Vinaya sighing, saying, all right, go for it. I'm pretty sure Lord Izuku doesn't mind. So what is it that you else wanted to do besides stopping yourselves and say, grab a snack? With soon, Nene saying, I've been wanting to check out this netherworld for years. Lord Hasashi was able to find out about this netherworld, so I want to as well. I want to know more about this place and why Lord Hasashi would want to protect it. Also, Lord Izuku as well, which makes sense given that it's home, but still. But soon, Drell saying, I can agree. This is a backwatered netherworld after all. It's a surprise on how Lord Hasashi could find Lady Inko in a place like this. But even so, I guess it only makes sense that you want to travel it. So go ahead. Knowing Lord Izuku, he'll be able to track you down if you did anything stupid. But soon, saying, yep, I'll catch you guys later. As soon she disappears without in a blink of an eye. Soon, Vinaya saying, it's really a shame knowing on how strong she is out of the three of us, and yet she doesn't put that to any work. With soon, Asagi saying, well, maybe she's the second strongest out of you guys. With soon, Vinaya and Drell get pissed off at the heroic idol girl. With soon, the next event beginning being the cavalry battle. With soon, as each person that entered would have points based on their placement when they came to the arena. However, the person in first place will have the biggest points and the biggest percentage to move on to the next round, as it being that of 10 million. With soon, everybody looks at Asagi, with even Drell and Vinaya as well. With soon, Izuku's thinking, well, shit, she finally got the attention she's always wanted. Basically, everybody's looking at her now. But I wonder if this is the attention she's always wanted, though. With soon, Izuku thinking, well, even so, This is going to be interesting. What will you do, Asagi? Will you be the horse or will you be the rider? Knowing your speed, you would be perfect as a horse. But knowing your accuracy and skilled with a gun, you would most likely want to be the rider, keeping people at bay. But so, just try not to get anyone killed. Got it? As Izuku gets a little bit worried, as he wouldn't put it past that his girlfriend would actually supposedly accidentally kill somebody. With soon a couple people in the stands that Izuku is actually familiar with are actually there wanting to cheer on his knights, being his mentors, his allies, and even one person who's actually on top of the arena, basically staring down, but not looking at the participants and the students, but looking at Izuku, as he has that of black hair, pale skin, and a dark red coat, with that of a massive sword on his back, with soon saying, Izuku Midoriya, so you've been here all this time. I've been dealing with your little enforcer dog and keeping me at bay from taking you on. So now, I finally get the chance. Now that I know she's came back to your netherworld, I can basically take you on next. But of course, as a fellow overlord, I have to make sure to take you on in an honorable way. With soon, the guy disappears through that of a portal. Soon, Izuku has that of a chill down his spine as he wonders, what the hell did that come from? Well, whatever. I could care less. I need to cheer on the others before. But soon he gets a call from from somebody from his army saying, hello, you reached Lord Izuku Midoriya. What may be your problem? What soon saying, my lord, as it being his ninja demon, Saito, saying, Saito, what are you calling me for? Soon saying, it's time, actually. Soon saying, wait, it's time. Wait, don't tell me she's back now. What soon, Fubuki basically comes in saying, yes, my brother says it is time. She has returned. What soon, Izuku saying, oh my god, I forgot it was time. Wait, can she come back another time? What soon coming through the phone as it being his sage demon and his advisor, Celica. As she goes through the phone saying, my lord, she is literally our strongest ally and your strongest soldier. Do not keep her waiting. With soon Izuku having that of a deadpan look on his face, as he soon, pinches the bridge of his nose, basically saying, I'll be there in a bit. With soon Izuku basically get out of his seat, as he soon sees a couple of his classmates basically coming through to sit down, as it being that of Aoyama and Koda as well, with soon saying, oh, hey guys, I guess you guys really struggled. With Koda not really saying anything, and Aoyama basically just saying, we did, Midoriya. Soon saying, hey, at least you guys got some time to shine a little bit. Cheer up. As he soon pats the shoulders of his two classmates as they begin taking a seat. What then? Izuku began wondering, I'll guess I'll have to check out the cavalry battle another time, probably when I get to my apartment. What soon creating a portal and arriving back at Scalezar, as he arrives in his throne room, as many of his demon subordinates and also dragons with even Prinnies as well soon appear. With soon saying, all right, has she arrived? With soon Celica saying, not yet, my lord, not yet. With soon asking, is my mom here? With soon Fubuki saying, she went to basically see the sports festival with her friend Mitsuki Bakugo and her husband at their place. But soon saying, okay, yeah, smart idea. But even so, I'm really glad that mom hasn't been introduced to her, because just basically explaining my situation with her would be one of the most annoying things ever. With soon his chamber doors began opening as that of demonic winds began to blow all over the place, with many of the pretties getting freaked out, the dragons being on edge, and what's remaining of Izuku's army of demons began freaking out a little bit, as Izuku has that of a cold sweat down his face. But soon, two demons began to come out, as it being that of a samurai demon and a beastmaster demon, as the samurai demon being that of Yukina, and the beastmaster demon is Leona, with the two girls basically collapsing on the throne in the throne room chambers. With soon Izuku saying, I figured that they'd be tired after me trying to keep telling them, two of them, to keep an eye on her. With that of a concerned look on his face, he basically tells Sabito and that Fubiki to basically take the two demons away, with them basically nodding their heads, grabbing the two girls before she appeared and entered. As being that of a girl, a human girl, with that of a demonic aura surrounding her, and she has that of a menacing look, a muscular build, but still slender in a way as well. As every step she takes, it almost feels like it's shaking the entire netherworld itself, shaking the entire universe with just every step she takes. Soon her figure is more visible, as she has that of somewhat of a skin type outfit, with that of a voluptuous appearance, and that of red hair and pure white horns. With soon Celica clears her throat, saying, introducing once known as the Holy Maiden, now has been known as the Fallen Maiden, the most powerful overlord ever known to exist. With her very strength, rivals even the strongest of overlords, of even Lord Killua himself. With her power, rivals none, and her very existence places fear in all demons. Please respect and bow before the queen of all demonkind, the strongest overlord of all, Demon Overlord Prie. With soon her appearance is now shown to all, with many basically bowing, as the only person who doesn't is Izuku, as he's having that of cold sweats right down his face, as the green net is literally terrified more than anything. With soon she walks up to Izuku, with soon saying, Prie, it's so good to see you again. As soon she having that of a menacing scowl on her face, before replaced by that of an innocent, bubbly girl smile, as she soon wraps her arms around Izuku's neck and putting her close to her, actually. Soon saying, I am so glad to see you again, my darling, beloved Izuku. As soon, without warning, basically kissing Izuku deeply, and I mean deeply, basically full-on make-out session, as soon hearts basically appearing with Izuku struggling to even breathe, with all his demons and soldiers basically trying to look away, with that of with somewhat that of fear, basically. With soon Izuku is basically downright out of it right now, as Izuku.exe has stopped working, basically. But soon, Izuku came to his senses, before soon saying, Briere, Why? I knew that you'd be back, but still, do we have to keep doing this every day that you came back? With Soon saying, but I miss you, my beloved, my darling. With Soon, Izuku saying, oh god. Out of every overlord in the world, why do I have to deal with her? As Izuku begins having a flashback, basically 2 years before current events, as Izuku is basically training his butt off day in and day out alongside of his personal guards. With soon, Izuku begins feeling that of a huge pressure just landed that the scales are, as he believes that it could be an entire army. With soon telling Drell and Vinaya alongside Nene to go and mobilize the army beforehand. With soon, the three basically asking Izuku what about him, but soon saying he's going to scout it out. That's why he wants them to bring the army in case it's too dangerous. But soon, the three of them were a little bit hesitant, but with that of a sharp tone, he basically tells them to leave and go. Soon, the three night demons leave as Izuku heads to the place where the huge demonic magic pressure soon appears. As then Izuku heads to the place as he doesn't see a huge army in his netherworld. All he can see is that of a lone girl. A girl basically in the dragonic fields, on her knees crying with that of huge pressure. As Izuku looks at her, as he's kind of terrified that she has all this power and yet is crying. And yet when he sees at her, he doesn't see that she is a demon actually, as he knows that she's actually a human. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to read them. And also, please like and subscribe, which really helps out the channel a lot. And hit that bell notification as well to keep up to date with my other videos in case you might want to see more. Also, check out my Discord and gaming channel. Links to be in the description below. So, with all that said, this is Leon Mookie, signing out. Later, guys. White Fox, play us off, girl.
Hi, everyone. This is White Fox. If you liked Leon's video, click the video on the left to see the most recent one. And if you want to see more of this, click the subscribe button and notification bell and check out his playlists. If you still haven't subscribed, do so in the center. With that said, I hope to see you again on my love's channel. Bye!